Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Vinay Saranga, owner of Saranga Psychiatry in Apex, North Carolina. I hope all of you are doing well. I know it's been a while since I recorded a live video. I've been, obviously pretty busy with doing some other things. And that's why one of the reasons why I wanted to record this video this morning is because we recently had an article published quoting me about burnout, and I think this is an important topic for all of us, and it's fortunately getting more press these days amongst physicians. But but I know it applies obviously to any professional or anyone who's working. Not specifically to physicians, but there has been a lot of press recently about physician burnout as well. But I think this is an important topic and it's a timely topic that came up now because I wanted to, on a personal note, I want to speak to you that I feel like I was over the last couple of years, kind of almost on the brink of burnout myself because I was working long hours. Pretty much 7 days a week, sometimes without a lunch break. So it was, it was starting to take a toll on me. And I think, and I'm bringing this up on a personal note because I want all of you to know that it can happen to any of us and at any time, and available if you need it. So, one of the things that I noticed for myself, it's, I had a hard time saying no to things. And so it's easy to overwhelm yourself with different sorts of work or other activities or different things if you keep saying yes to things, even though you really realize you don't have time for doing that extra activity or extra job or whatever it is. So that's one of the things I had to learn for myself, is learning how to say no to things that realistically I didn't have time to do. And I know many of us that kind of tend to overwork ourselves or, work ourselves to the bone, or we're doing it for some other reasons, many times to make other people happy, maybe sometimes it's for your family obligations, or what have you. In doing that, it often we kind of sacrifice our own happiness for that, because we're kind of working, whatever it is, 60, 80 hours a week, which is common for physicians and in some specialties. So when you're working that much, and if you're keeping up that pace for a long time, you're often sacrificing your own happiness and your own health for that. So, even for me, it was, starting to affect my mood and sleep and appetite. And so I had to reflect on that over the last few weeks. And fortunately I had the support of my good friends and my family and my wife, who I could reach out to for help and to help me figure out how I can change things, to start creating my own happiness again. And fortunately for me, I'm blessed that I have my own practice, so I can set my own schedule. I can, at the request of my son, actually, I started taking Sundays off, which has been great, and eventually probably even taking Saturdays off, but for now working partly on Saturdays. But in addition to that, taking a lunch break is vitally important, according to one of my friends that I was speaking to a couple weeks ago. So I'm taking his advice, and taking scheduled lunch breaks from now on. So those breaks are being helpful, will be helpful for me, and have been helpful for me. Even today, I'm working from home, actually. So I've got my little Maltese dog here. I don't know if I can flip this camera. Oh, I can. There's Hero. He's my little Maltese dog at home. His name is Hero. He's tired. But yeah, so fortunately, even today I'm able to work from home. So that gives you a little bit of a break from being in the office. If you're in the office a lot like me. So yeah. So basically, just realize that there is, that things can change. If any of you are in that same situation where you're feeling overworked and stressed out and thinking about work all the time, and I know it's common amongst especially entrepreneurs and business owners, because we often think about our job and our work 24/7. So it's really important to take those breaks, take those lunch breaks, take some breaks on the weekends, for self-care. I started exercising regularly again, and that's been helpful, and spending more time with my family. I'm making those changes to help with improve my happiness and my quality of life, but also, I love my work as a psychiatrist, and I want to be able to do it for a long time. So I've got to be able to sustain myself and my own health and physical health and mental health, so that I can do that and I can serve and help my patients. These are all changes that I've had to make in my own life for self-care and to improve my happiness with my work and at home with my family. And so these have been positive things to me. So I did want to share these things with you, because I know these are more of a personal nature, but just because I'm a psychiatrist and I'm in the mental health field doesn't mean that I'm immune to burnout or job stress, just like anyone else is. So keep in mind that there is help available if you're feeling in the same position I was just recently. Reach out to family, friends. If you need to speak to a therapist, feel free to do so. There are people that can help, and oftentimes you're in a rut and you just need to figure out how to get out of that rut. And sometimes it's easier for people that are outside the situation to kind of help guide you and help be like a consultant to help you figure out where you need to change things for yourself. So I hope this video was helpful for you today. I know this was kind of a personal one, but I think it's important for me to share that with you and my own experience with it, because I'm guessing many of you may be in the same boat, and I want you to know that you can get through it, and you can change things to improve your self-care and improve your happiness. You just have to recognize that it may be a problem, and seek out the help and guidance of people who care about you, and be willing to change. That's one of the most important things, is you got to be willing to change your schedule or whatever the behavior you've been doing. You got to be willing to change those things and make some improvements in your life to make yourself happy, so that you can be doing the work you enjoy doing for a long time, and that you can enjoy time with your family and friends. So take care. I hope you have a great week. This is once again Dr. Saranga from Saranga Psychiatry. Bye. Thanks for listening.